Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our meeting this evening. This will be the caucus section of our meeting. Today is December 11th, 2025. I'll read the statement. We will have a salute to our flag and a moment of silence. So adequate notice of this meeting has been given in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act pursuant to Public Laws 1975. Said notice was advertised in the Asbury Park Press and the Beacon and was posted on the bulletin board showing the time and place of the meeting. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Very joyous and appropriate occasion tonight as we honor our blue and our new blue. So I will read Resolution 2025-324, appointing police officers.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the appointment of Aristotle Matarazzo and Colin S. Space as full-time police officers with the Township of Lacey.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. LeRae?
Yes.
Mayor Kurtolo?
Yes.
Chief Sullivan, would you like to?
So, thank you guys for coming today, to the committee. Thank you, as always, for your continued support in our venture here at the police department. Over the last several years, we've had a phenomenal working relationship with you, and we'd like to continue that, obviously, and we thank you for continuing that. To the families and to Aristotle and Colin today, congratulations. These two young men are going to join, as you will hear later today, the best department in the state, potentially the world, right? As we're referred to continuously. So, very excited for these young men. They are 21 and 23, respectively. So all of us, when doing our introductions a little while ago, we really feel old. But this does bring back memories for all of us when we get to sit up here. It's really exciting for us to be able to introduce these young men. I remember my day 24 and a half years ago, and Scott Terrell, one of our retired lieutenants right here, is laughing because he was up here and presented me and whatnot that day too. So exciting for you guys. You have an exciting career ahead of you as far as the families are concerned. It's a different environment and a different world that your kids are going to get involved in, and your loved one is going to be involved in. They are going to need your support. They are going to need your love. They are going to need your understanding as they embark on a career like this. But on the other hand, it's a very rewarding career. And as everybody in here can attest to it, it's the best job in the world, right? Sometimes you get some bad name out there or whatever the case is. I refuse to believe it. This is the absolute best job in the world. We work in a phenomenal township. I love working in Lacey. These young men are going to add to our already great police force. Our officers are here. Some of them are here today. They do phenomenal work, within the community and whatnot. And you guys are, looking to be a part of that. We're excited to have you. So, without further ado, Aristotle Matarazzo is going to be our first to swear in today. So, stand up. You get to look awkward up in here in front of everybody. Stand there. So again, congratulations. I've known Mr. Matarazzo since he was a police explorer here in town with the Sheriff's Department's Explorer Unit / Cadet Unit. So, Mr. Matarazzo was born in Lacey Township. I'm going to read this because I don't want to miss anything. Where he currently resides. He graduated from the Ocean County Vocational Tech School of Law and Public Safety, so the ALPS program. If I'm correct, you were one of the first to be there full-time, your group? Or was that just before you? Just before you. So at some point, I was after your sophomore year, you left and went to the vocational tech program full-time? Yes. So that was all right. At that point, he knew early on that he wanted to be a police officer, and specifically in Lacey Township. So he began his law enforcement career in Beach Haven Police Department in 2020 as a Class 1 police officer. He then attended the Ocean County Police Academy and graduated in 2023 as a Class 2 officer for the Beach Haven Police Department. It's okay. And he served until July of 2024. He was hired by the Ocean County Sheriff's Office in July of 2024, where he was employed up until this morning, where he In his free time, he enjoys playing volleyball, going to the beach, and spending time with family and friends. And the other reason why I love doing the new hires, their resumes aren't this long, and they can just be in and out. And, I don't have to stand up here much longer. So, if we're ready.
Amy.
Amy?
Amy.
You want to invite your family up?
And you can take pictures, anybody
anybody
that wants to
wants to
take
stand in the
pictures,
middle
you
and
can
take
stand in the
pictures.
middle and
Yes.
take some pictures if you want.
Yep, that's good. Anybody wants to come up?
Wait, we got some, thank you, so that you're seen.
Yeah,
Yes.
here, how about, yeah,
Yes.
there we go. Yeah, we'll just raise your right hand.
I, Aristotle Matarazzo,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of police officer
perform all the duties of police officer
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
and that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the government established in the United States
and to the government established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people, so help me God.
under the authority of the people, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I know, it's like, thank you, Chief.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations, welcome aboard. If you sign your oath for me, that would be great. That's your oath that you represent.
So if you really want to feel old, LT, badge 136, that's Mr. Matarazzo.
Do you need a date or?
No, you know, thanks, hon.
Now, our next, Mr. Space, come on up. He looks really nervous. So really stare hard at Mr. Space. So, yeah, I'll get out of his way. So just, let this sink in here. So, Mr. Space is 21 years old. So, I think there's only been a few times where we've hired a man this young, and I was one of them. You've got an uphill battle, but you will do just fine. You know, we trust you. You've interviewed very, very well. We're happy to have you. We're excited to have you here. So I will introduce Mr. Space. He's a resident of Lacey Township for his entire life. He's the son of Kathleen and Stephen. Where are they? Oh, yeah, all right. And brother to Morgan Space. Is Morgan here too? All right, Morgan's at school. You all love the Lacey Township school system, graduating from Lacey Township High School in 2022. Yes. He played baseball for his entire 4 years at Lacey Township High School and earning his varsity letter. He's received his associate's degree in criminal justice from the Ocean County College and is currently completing his bachelor's degree from Kane University. He began his law enforcement career in 2023, working for the Toms River Police Department as a Class 1 booking officer. Mr. Space chose to pursue a career in law enforcement to serve his community, help people when they need it most, and be a part of something greater than himself. And is looking forward to building strong relationships in the community. In his free time, he'd love to play basketball, fish on the Jersey Shore, cook, and spend time with friends. Congratulations, and Mrs. Shelton's gonna come over and swear you in.
Taking pictures for me.
I, Colin S. Space,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of police officer
perform all the duties of police officer
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
and that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the government established in the United States
and to the government established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people, so help me God.
under the authority of the people, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
As additional information, Mr. Matarazzo gets to start right away. You can see it already completed Police Academy. Mr. Space is going to be leaving us in a piece to go to the Ocean County Police Academy, where we wish him luck, and he's going to do just great.
Congratulations.
Congratulations and welcome.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Summer. Can you do me a favor? Sign this.
You have some some comments and then a recess.
Amy signs down there for you. Thank you very much.
Well, some comments this evening. Deputy Mayor Kennis.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to congratulate you both. You both worked extremely hard to get to this point, and we're very happy to have you both. You're going to get a lot of support from not only the township, but your fellow officers, and truly wish you the best of luck.
Committeeman McDonald.
Thank you. I want to reiterate what Deputy Mayor Kennis said. Welcome. Welcome to what is obviously the best police force in the county. No questions about that. The state, the rest of that, you guys can argue about that in the locker room, all right? But you're joining a great police force, and just protect us. That's all I ask. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Committeewoman Juliana.
Thank you, Mayor. Just congratulations to both of you. You're joining an elite squad, and we appreciate you being here. So thank you, and go blue.
Committeeman LeRae.
I will welcome you to Lacey's finest police force, and the one thing I do probably disagree with Tim a little bit, there is no debate. You guys are the best in the state of New Jersey, so I'm just gonna, that's just my opinion, I guess. But, said this before, one of the proudest things that's been coming up constantly is to see the fine products that Lacey Township is producing, and they're moving up, coming in our police department, getting involved in different things around our town, and we're very, very proud of you. Thank you, and good luck. You got a great group of gentlemen and women that you're gonna be working with. And speaking of feeling old, now we're starting to hire police officers younger than our kids, so it's almost a generation difference, so it's, time is flying. Congratulations.
All these references, is that age discrimination? We have the lawyer here. No,
No, that's a positive thing.
it is. I'm very jealous.
We're gonna age out.
I just wanted to, on behalf of all of us, a warm welcome. Your job is very intricate now. It's not like it was 40 years ago with just straight law enforcement. You're going to be part counselor, part de-escalator, part educator, part prevention specialist in our schools, and of course, the law enforcement component. But you have a remarkable command staff and support structure behind you. So we all have great mentors. And when you recognize that, just keep your ears open. And on behalf of all of us, and of course I have my family here as well, thank you for keeping us safe. Without the law, there are no guardrails in society, and there's anarchy. So you all are pretty important. So thank you for what you do. And you will have our support. We've said it publicly, we say it privately. And that little girl's as cute as a button. She already has more hair than me, and I'm 57 years older than her. So that's another unfair trick played by God on us. But I digress. Thank you, all of you. And an honorable mention, we're able to support our police and our municipality here because of the support we get from our Board of County Commissioners. Ocean County Commissioner Frank Sadeghi is with us. He's there when we pick up the phone. So, Commissioner, I wanted to thank you for being here. It means a lot. You're here in our town. You could be in any town, and thank you for your support for our police and our township. Gentlemen, I hope God is with you, and God bless you, for sure. unless everyone wants to be just thrilled with the rest of our agenda, I will politely excuse you. You can stay.
You're welcome to stay.
I'm pausing the
Thank you
tape.
for all being here.
Tape is resumed.
Fantabulous, as my good friend Lucy would say, from the county. Fantabulous. Thank you. Item number 3 this evening, permission to post signs, Fish Hawks Annual Flea Market. Thank you.
The Fish Hawks are hosting their annual flea market at the Elks on Saturday, March 7th, and they're seeking permission to post signs from February 28th, and they will be cleaned up on March 8th.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Item number 4, tow truck parking discussion.
We received a request from a member that does tow trucks, and they also are on the police towing list, that they would like permission from the governing body to park their tow truck at their house during, since they're a subcontractor with the police department. We have 6 outside vendors that assist us with a rotation list of tow trucking when we need it for motor vehicle accidents and so on and so forth, and impoundments. Unfortunately, our ordinance does not allow it. And however, there's reasons why these types of vehicles are not allowed in the properties. They're over 19 feet long. They do create noise, the diesel. These calls don't happen at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They're 2, 3 in the morning. They've got backup alarms, so on and so forth, and they're parked in these neighborhoods. And I don't know how we differentiate from those that just tow for Lacey and those that don't tow for Lacey, and how you separate it. So I'm recommending that we don't approve the ordinance. I did pass this by our attorney, and if he has anything to say, he can add to it.
No, certainly would undergird the statements made by the township administrator. You can't enforce against one segment of individuals that have tow trucks and not another. And for that reason, I would recommend that you not proceed with the adoption of an ordinance or an amendment to your existing ordinance.
I agree. I mean, I don't know what road it's on, but they're also wide. I mean, it can't be more than 8 foot, but they're wide, and that creates some problems. So I would agree that we don't do this.
I
Yeah.
agree, too.
Yeah.
Support that thought, because it's, we've had problems with parking.
Yeah, we get a lot of complaints,
Yeah.
if, you know, and it's enforced by code enforcement if it's on the property. Otherwise, if it's in the road, it's enforced by the police department. And we do get a lot of complaints of the disruption of the noise. Again, these tow truck operators are going out at 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And again, not all of them are on our list, but it does cause quite a stir in the neighborhoods.
God forbid we have a snowstorm.
Yeah, more than once I've had people text me, for people that I know, about diesel starting up at 3 and 4 in the morning. It's because they're parking there and they're not supposed to be, so I tell them to, file a complaint with code enforcement, so.
Yeah, and actually, before I even read the ordinance, I had a little bit of a mixed opinion on this in the beginning, just being around that type of business. And once I read our ordinance and knowing the reality of it, just recently there was one parked by my house too. But with that said, yeah, I had to look further, and with doing a little research, a little background, and reading the ordinance, it makes a lot of sense, because in these residential sections, you can't like I say, you can't limit it just to the tow trucks.
No.
The backup beepers, the diesels running, different things like that. And almost all these, even though they want them in their yard, most of them that's doing the police towing, where they're based out of is in town anyway, so it's not like it's that far of a drive, so.
Right.
I understand the convenience. I mean, I grew up with a dad that was able to park his school bus in the backyard. So that changed over the years too. But, yeah, after doing a little research, I can't see amending this at all.
No, I'll leave it as it. Who is our tow truck? Who do
We have 6 different vendors.
We have 6 different
Yes.
vendors?
It's an annual application process, and they have to meet certain requirements as to the type of equipment, the type of storage yard that they have, and it's always investigated and, to make sure that they're complying with the ordinance. It's a rotating list, so if
Right.
I'm called first, you might be called second, and so on and so forth.
I just didn't know who we use. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
car towed that often.
Thank goodness. We just need a motion to deny the request, please.
Have a motion to deny?
Move it.
Second.
favor?
Aye.
Item number 5, abandoned boat ordinance discussion.
We had a resident that submitted, I believe you received copies of it, a sample abandoned boat ordinance that they would like us to consider adopting with regards to derelict and abandoned boats that would be in our lagoons and possibly our waterways. Again, I had supplied you all with some information related to that, and it's really out of our jurisdiction because it's in the waterway, so it really is a problem for the state of New Jersey and the state police. And otherwise, the abandoned boats on property obviously would be a code enforcement issue if it's not registered. So which the property in question that this one neighbor is complaining about is actively a code enforcement file. The boats are all registered, so we don't have any action to take if somebody has 5 or 6 boats on their property, as long as they're registered and they're not in very bad disrepair, they're allowed to have it there. And in the waterway, you're talking anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 to remove the boat, and for us to take on that liability and that ownership of that is quite costly to us, and we have no recourse to go after somebody. I would think that we're gonna start to see boats all of a sudden dropped off in our area to pick up.
Right. How long was that boat abandoned for that we've been fighting with the state?
It's still there.
It's still.
But I have good news on that one. So that's the Laurel Harbor Channel.
Right.
And I just received notification today through Stockton University, who has a grant with NOAA, that we're on the list to have that boat removed via their funding. But I have to now go and acquire ownership of the boat, which I did not want to do until I knew we were going to get the funding to remove it. So it's good news that we were part of the NOAA grant process.
Did we ever figure out who owned that boat?
Well, again, so the boat, the ownership is still in the original owner's name. When he sold it to this gentleman named Juan never transferred the title in his name. And we have a phone number which goes to nothing now. It's not a listed number. So I did reach out to the original owner, trying to make this easier on ourselves. Could he go and get a duplicate title for the boat and then just sign it over to the Township of Lacey? And he's out of Connecticut. He refuses to do it because he doesn't own the boat anymore, in his opinion. So it's a very lengthy process to get a boat through the abandoned vehicle method. So I will start to work on that.
So it's gonna be another 4 or 5 months.
Yes.
And
At
one,
least.
and one of the things, between this ordinance this homeowner put forth that he'd like us to consider, and then also if you read the state regulations, his ordinance has a lot of, doesn't align with the state regulations, which even the process they want you to go through for any township or municipality to remove a boat is utterly ridiculous if you read it. I mean, it's unbelievable. I think sometimes the people writing these things is a landscaper, but he's writing on how to do heart surgery. I mean, it's that ridiculous. And the process they want you to go through, plus, if you read the state, there's no guarantee you're ever going to get any type of reimbursement on this, so it's totally up to you.
Right.
Luckily, this town so far hasn't had a huge problem with this.
Correct.
I know in the future, we may have to start looking at what Florida and some of these other states are doing, because it is a big, big problem around the country because people can't get rid of these boats. But I truly believe, especially when we can pinpoint ownership to a point, the taxpayers of Lacey should not foot a $5,000 to $20,000 bill for a piece of equipment that may only be worth $500 to $1,000. It's not our responsibility, but yet we got to maintain things and keep them safe. So I'm sure it's something we're going to have to do more work towards in the future and look into. But right now, the ordinance that this gentleman, sample ordinance he put forth, doesn't even align with what the state says. And the state does say in theirs that we cannot supersede theirs,
Right.
if you read it.
That's the bottom line.
It
I know
says
that-
cannot supersede their regulations.
CETO USA, some of their associates are working with the 9th Legislative District to possibly get some legislation put in place where there would be a surcharge on boat registrations that would go into a fund to help offset this, because the Laurel Harbor Channel, it's not in a navigable channel, so it doesn't pose any concerns. But what about the gas and other contaminants that might be in the boat? But they said as long as it's not leaking, we don't do anything because we have no state funding. So that's what they tell us. So you want to remove it, you remove it at your own expense. But again, so like I said, other states, as Mr. Larray said, do have things through their motor vehicles to have surcharges put on that everybody, puts an extra couple of bucks into it to hopefully fund these removals. There's right now on the Barnegat Bay shoreline, there's approximately 8 boats that have been abandoned and left, and that CETO is working on with this grant through NOAA.
Boats originally, years ago, came with what we call HINs, like a car vehicle identification
They still
number.
do.
They have a hull identification number, but that would go back to the person who originally, and this boat has changed hands several times. Yeah, if it's a larger boat, we'd have to lift it with a boat lift. It's absurd. We would have, possibly become a dumping ground. Can't do it.
Could we just have a motion to not move forward with the ordinance?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I do have an add-on for the caucus meeting. Wendy's has recently remodeled, and they're looking to do a grand opening event on Saturday, December 20th, starting at 10 a.m. It's likely going to cause some traffic going into the area because they are doing some giveaways. So any approval that we would do tonight would be contingent on the police department's approval.
Move it. Second.
Good.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
On to,
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
okay, we'll have Township of Lacey Township Meeting, December 11th, 2025. Adequate notice of this meeting has been given in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act pursuant to the public laws of 1975. Said notice was advertised in the Asbury Park Press and the Beacon and posted in the bulletin board showing the time and place of the meeting. We already pledged allegiance to our flag and had a moment of silence. We'll jump right into item number 1. First reading ordinance 2025-18, amending Chapter 79 so as to establish a new article entitled Assistant Business Administrator.
An ordinance of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, amending and supplementing Chapter 79 of the Township Code entitled Officers and Employees so as to create the position of Assistant Business Administrator.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kurtolo?
Yes. Item number 2, first reading ordinance 2025-19, amending an ordinance affixing and determining salaries, wages, and compensation for the position of Assistant Business Administrator.
Ordinance of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, amending an ordinance entitled An Ordinance of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, affixing and determining the salaries, wages, and compensation of the officers, employees, and members of the governing body of the township. This is to establish the salary range for the position of Assistant Business Administrator.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kurtolo?
Yes. Item number 3, second reading ordinance 2025-17, amending an ordinance affixing and determining salaries, wages, and compensations for the dispatchers union.
Ordinance of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, amending an ordinance entitled An Ordinance of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, affixing and determining the salaries, wages, and compensation of the officers, employees, and members of the governing body of the township. Again, this is for the dispatchers union. This is second reading. Open the floor to public comment.
Seeing none, make a motion to close the floor.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion on the ordinance?
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kurtolo?
Yes. Item number 4, resolution 2025-325, provisionally promoting a dispatcher to the position of Senior Public Safety Telecommunication.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, provisionally promoting Aaron Collins to the position of Senior Public Safety Telecommunicator for the Police Department, pending promotional procedures due to the results of a desk audit.
Second.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mayor Kurtolo?
Yes. Item number 5, resolution 2025-326, provisionally promoting a dispatcher to the position of Senior Public Safety Telecommunication.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, provisionally promoting Francis Holmes to the position of Senior Public Safety Telecommunicator for the Police Department, pending promotional procedures due to the results of a desk audit.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kurtolo?
Yes. Item number 6, Resolution 2025-327, reappointing an Assistant Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, reappointing Sergeant Michael Verway as Assistant Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator for the Township of Lacey.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mayor Kurtolo?
Yes. Item number 7, Resolution 2025-328, reappointing a Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, reappointing Captain Samuel Delasala as Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator for the Township of Lacey.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mayor Kurtolo?
Yes. Item number 8, Resolution 2025-329, authorizing the transfer or, it should be of appropriations.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing a transfer of appropriations in accordance with the provisions of NJSA 40A:4-58.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kurtolo?
Yes. Item number 9, Resolution 2025-330, authorizing the cancellation of old outstanding checks.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the cancellation of old outstanding checks from the Lacey Township current and trust accounts.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mayor Kurtolo?
Yes. Item number 10, Resolution 2025-331, authorizing the cancellation of taxes due to a disabled veteran tax exemption.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the tax collector to cancel 2025 taxes due on a property granted the 100% disabled veteran exemption and refund the resulting credit balance.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kurtolo?
Yes. Item number 11, Resolution 2025-332, authorizing the refund of deposit monies.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the refund of deposits held for the use of municipal facilities.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mayor Kurtolo?
Yes. Item number 12, Resolution 2025-333, authorizing the payment of township bills.
Move it.
Second.
I just need to read the resolution. Sorry. Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the payment of township bills.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kurtolo?
Mr. McDonald, do you have an
With-
extension?
Oh, yes, I do. Thank you. Let me abstain on T, 0035.
And I will abstain on R 5890. Item number 13, monthly reports.
Municipal Clerk's Office for the month of November collected receipts in the amount of $2,607.79. Municipal Court for the month of September collected receipts in the amount of $10,862.54. The month of October, $14,040.82. For the month of November, Recycling Department collected receipts in the amount of $3,794 for road openings, recycling commodity in the amount of $1,033, and truck parking in the amount of $200. Community Development Department for the month of November collected receipts in the amount of $71,912. Motion to accept the reports is read.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve caucus meeting minutes from November 25th, 2025.
Move it.
Second.
All in
All in
favor?
favor?
Aye.
Item number 15, motion to approve township meeting minutes from November 25th, 2025.
Move it. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 16, motion to approve executive session meeting minutes from November 25th, 2025.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 17, motion to approve membership in the Forked River Volunteer Fire Company for Robert Beal.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 18, motion to approve membership in the Lenoka Harbor Volunteer Fire Company for William Cessini.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And aye.
Yes. I have one add-on. Resolution 2025-335, resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, providing for the insertion of a special item of revenue and appropriation in the 2025 municipal budget of the Township of Lacey pursuant to NJSA 40A:4-87. This is for the STEP Federal Highway Safety Grant.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kurtolo?
Yes. Comments from the committee this evening, Deputy Mayor Kennis.
Thank you, Mayor. Since this is our last normal township meeting, we're going to have one more this month, but that's going to be 3 in the afternoon. And since we might have a new mayor next year, I just want to thank Pete for all the hard work that he did this year as mayor. He always represents not only the 5 of us well, but the township well also. He did a great job handling all the responsibilities during the forest fire over this past summer, and he just put a lot of time into being mayor. I can't say it enough how much time does go into being mayor, and Pete did a lion's share of the work this year. So just want to thank Pete for the job that he did as mayor this year.
Well, that's kind of you, but there was
Those are my
a million
comments.
other people.
Those are my comments, Peter.
Sir, you're too kind. Committeeman McDonald.
Thank you, Mayor. This is very simple. I don't care how you celebrate the holiday system, but just enjoy it, enjoy the family. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever, however you celebrate it, enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Committeewoman Julianne.
Thank you, Mayor. Just want to repeat that we have 72 calls went out this month for our volunteer fire department. Very important for us to always take notice to our volunteers in our town. And I'm on a watch system right now, waiting for a granddaughter to be born, so that's my priority right now. Thank you, Mayor.
That'll conclude your comments. Committeeman LaRae.
I'll keep it simple tonight. One, I concur with Mr. Kennis on Pete's job as mayor this year, but I'm going to wait until our final meeting to really give him the congratulations, because he's worked hard this year. He's done us proud, and there is one more meeting before the end of the year. The only other thing I want to wish everybody is happy holidays, however you celebrate them. Great New Year's, and I appreciate everybody's input and caring that they've given the town, the taxpayers, and us through this whole year. And can we just keep it up and remember, let's listen and respect each other in this next year going forward. Thank you.
Sage advice. Thank you. Just want to echo some of those same sentiments. It's really been a wonderful year. We were made famous with the fire, infamous, but we put a great foot forward, and I had absolutely nothing to do with that. That was our fire, police, EMS. We saved every structure in our town except one business, and not one single-family home, not one injury, and not one death. 15,000 acres plus burned. So if that's not is damn near close to perfect, I don't know what is. So we're all blessed to have them in our town. I want to thank the Lenoka Harbor Fire Department tonight. They had a breakfast the other day before our Christmas parade, and it was as full as I've ever seen it. We had Santa Claus there. It seemed like every kid in the town, parked 4 blocks away up Orange Street and out near Gilly Park. So it was really special. I want to thank them, everyone that participated in the parade. Like Committeeman LaRae said, everyone that had comments here this year and this evening. And just to thank and hope those 2 new officers do really well, and thank our police department again. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. God bless. Whatever you decide to celebrate, we wish you do it in good health and good spirit. Open the floor. Yes, sir.
One last thing, Mayor. Those of you that are thinking about giving tickets, lottery tickets away, you may want to think twice about it. You just got notice that the Powerball is up to $1 billion. So you may want to hold on to those tickets.
Is it for tonight?
Saturday.
Saturday. So you may want to hold on to those tickets.
Thank you for the good advice. Open the floor for public comment this evening.
It's over to the right, or to the left. My right, your left.
I'm trying to move this for you.
Tim, you've fallen and can't get up.
I can't get up.
At least it didn't break.
Thank you, Regina.
Thank you very much. My name didn't break, good.
It's not plastic, I don't think. Regina DeSenza, Sunset Drive, Sunrise Beach. I do have a variety of questions. Mr. Kennis just mentioned that the 12/23 meeting will be at 3 PM. Did you change it on the website? Because I think it said 6 when I checked, but that was last week.
I don't know if it's been changed on the website, but it has been advertised. I will change it if it is not.
Yeah, please do, because, I try to make my calendar up in advance like everyone else, and, if I get here at 6 and there's nobody here, I'm going to be ticked off. And come one, come all to the last meeting of the year, even if it is at 3 PM, if you can get here, by all means, come, because I think, what do we got, 10 people here tonight, maybe? I hate to be the only one at meetings, and when it's at 3 o'clock, I could be the only one.
We'll probably come too.
Well, besides you guys, you have to come, I don't. Amy mentioned on resolutions 4 and 5 a desk audit. Can someone explain what a desk audit is? I've never heard the term before.
Yes, you want me to explain? So what
Yeah.
happens with a desk audit is you have an employee that is in, or a civil service municipality, excuse me, this is right, yeah. Civil service municipality, and civil services signs what titles all of our employees have. So as an employee, let's say you're a clerk 1, we're going to use as an example, you feel that you're doing duties outside of that might be a clerk 2 or an administrative clerk, so you make application to the New Jersey Civil Service Commission to say, while this is my recognized title, I feel that I'm doing this. So they have to put down what their duties are, the percentage of time that they're performing those duties, and then the supervisor, also the immediate supervisor, has to put in whether they agree or disagree and the reasons why, and then civil service reviews it and makes a determination if they are really working out of title and should get the higher title.
So this was a process, it didn't just happen overnight?
Yeah, we've been working on this since July.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, it takes a very long time with civil service.
Okay, I was curious about that. Now,
The state's involved, you can understand that.
yeah, and when you
And
say
even
civil
sometimes, so
service-
we, actually, there were 9 individuals that put in for the desk audit, and 2 of them got approved, the rest of them did not, because they are working within their title duties. These 2 are working a little bit above their title duties.
Okay, now my other questions concern items 1 and 2. I know there'll be second read next meeting, but I still want to know if we've gone all these years without an assistant business administrator, what created the need? How was the salary determined for this position? I heard you mention a range. And what would the full cost of the position be with benefits, pension, et cetera? And would the person who's going to get this job be fully certified to replace the business administrator, like in your absence? Or is this a secretarial support type of position? Can anyone explain
Do you
that?
want to handle this, Mayor, or, yeah?
What's the deal there?
Yeah, in anticipation, at some point, our administrator, with as many years as she has in, will exit like anyone else may.
Oh, so, okay.
This is about building the base, building the bench,
That's what I thought.
and that's something I came to the conclusion that that's prudent to do after getting counsel from other people in and outside.
So it's not a secretarial support
It is
position?
not
It
a
would be
secretarial.
a
It's
transitional
groom- it's a
replacement?
groom for a replacement.
Okay. That's-
Hopefully, this person will replace Veronica when she.
Right, you have to
closes
hold
her
all
career.
there's certifications involved and...
There's no certifications to be a business
certifications.
administrator
There
like
isn't
there is
any?
for a clerk or an assessor or a collector. There's no
okay.
license through the state of
Well,
New
as
Jersey.
long as they're as qualified as you, amen to that.
Oh, and the one thing, I don't know if most people realize this, and I don't even know if Veronica wants everybody to know it. She's actually been able to retire for a while now. She's got the
I have?
years in.
I'm sorry.
She's not
2022.
ready, but yes, she's been ready, and eventually that's going to happen.
I know she wants to travel, we discuss it all the time.
And,
Yes.
Okay,
and the thing is even when this came up, because she does do a exemplary job, and she lives and eats this township. I mean, it just.
she's 24/7 without a doubt.
Yeah, and so we're trying to work towards that. As
Gotcha.
far as some of them other questions that you got, it's like, first we got to create the position, who, where, when, exactly how everything's going to fall into place after that. it'll be for later discussion.
So the full cost and salary range wouldn't be available right now?
The salary range in the ordinance is 60 to 90,000.
Oh, that's the
big-
original
yeah, that's-
range?
Because there was a little research done to see where other towns are
Right.
paying and what's comparable.
Okay.
But first, before we could even go any further with any type of discussion, we first have to create the position.
Right. Okay, thank you very much. I think that's it.
Any other comments this evening? Ms. Middlestate? Welcome.
Oh, that's really low. Your hair looks great, Carol. Thank you.
Christmas parties help.
Cool.
All right. So it's one of the last meetings before 2025. I have a few questions for the committee. One is regarding Safe Streets. I'm requesting again that we update our 2012 Complete Streets Resolution to the 2019 Complete and Green Streets Resolution to reflect our concern for the safety of our pedestrians, students, bicycling residents of Lacey, and begin working on infrastructure that prioritizes pedestrians versus cars in town. This should include vigilant enforcement of speed limits on all streets in town, including municipal, county, and Route 9. There's a noticeable uptick of pedestrians being hit by cars, in addition to drivers that are running red lights. 2, so I would love to meet with you about that. The master plan. Yeah. The master plan boasts of having a walkable downtown. Can anybody tell me where that's located?
Walkable downtown.
Your master plan says you have a walkable downtown. Can anybody tell me where that is?
Depends on where you define our downtown, I guess.
It's in your master plan. So I would like an answer to that. If not tonight.
We do have sidewalks.
You can't put it in your master plan unless
Well,
it's.
so we don't have a proper downtown. I don't remember what the master plan
Okay.
says. The last time it was
Well,
reviewed was probably 2014.
It's important that our master plan reflects what our community is.
And the master plan is something that we know we're
Right, well, this is where Complete Streets
revisiting because it's.
Yeah, but it's.
allows you to say something like that, that you're a walkable community, it's safe for pedestrians. And I'm part of the Safe Streets team in town, and we've talked about this before.
So, as anything that comes for the planning board does have to put full improvements in,
Okay.
which
We
means
do have
sidewalks.
Gary Kennis Way, and that's there near, well, you're smiling, but it's true.
Okay.
It's one of the most beautiful parks in the county or in the state. You talk about
Where is
He's
that?
referring to this, to sidewalks along all the major routes in town, more or less.
Not necessarily.
Oh.
Carol,
Just-
we
we
are
discussed
going
this
to be
before.
embarking on redoing the master plan. It is
Okay.
something that we've set some funds aside for. So that is a project that we're looking on. So all of these things will be looked at and addressed, and it's a planning board process that also
And
has public input.
So all the engineering they've been doing on Haynes Street, have they be doing?
Yeah, the engineering for the Haynes Street will be for making
Yeah.
a complete connection with the additional sidewalks.
Right.
And we're going to apply for a Safe Routes to School grant to put in the additional sidewalks. Haynes Street from Western to Ridgemont on that side of the road. And we're also looking to redo all of the sidewalks on Manchester Avenue so that
we're
they're
doing it.
done.
Oh, that was my question number 4.
Oh, so you want to go to question number 3 first?
Yeah. So I'm going to go back, but this is part of the Complete Streets 2019. We're 6 years behind people, the rest of the state of New Jersey regarding this resolution.
Complete Streets, as I had mentioned at Meet the Mayor, it's not a mandate.
It's not a mandate, it's a request that allows you to do other things once that resolution is in place. So I want to just keep going, so
sure.
I think you should do it. When will the construction on the rail trail begin?
Okay, so we're waiting, as you may know, we've received federal funding for that,
Right.
the $6 million. It's a lot of red tape with the government.
Mm-hmm.
Government shutdown doesn't help us. We have to do even though we have a permit for the south side
Mm-hmm.
of Lacey Road, it still needs an environmental review by the feds, so we just gotten the approval for the feds to now do the environmental review on the south side, and we are in the permit process to get the new permit for the north side of the railroad right-of-way. So we're working with the DEP on that now, and tomorrow I actually have a conference call with the DEP to do permit updates and where we're at with some deficiencies on that permit.
Can we project a date?
I cannot project.
5 years, 1 year?
Oh, I'm hoping within the next 18 months. But what happens is if we can and again, both of these projects are with the federal money are looked at as two projects. So the south side, we have the permit. So they're going to start the review on the environmental side. And once we get the go, they'll release us the permission to utilize the funding. So hopefully that can start first, and then we'll work on doing the north side. So I'm hoping, I would love to say in 2026, we'll be doing at least the south side, and then the county will upgrade the traffic light there to a four-way actuary, but I can't make any promises. It's government, you know?
And we were holding our breath because last year when a lot of projects got cut and funding got withheld and everything else, we weren't sure if we were going to survive that chopping block. And luckily, this project is still.
It's different funding, though, no?
It is, but the
Well,
federal government was
when-
cutting a lot of that CDS funding.
When your federal government comes out and says we're stopping all funding,
I understand.
you don't know what that means. And yes, there's a lot of different things, but we were holding our breath there for a little while, just praying that this was going to still come through. So it's looking good after we go through the 20 hoops.
Okay. I'm skipping 4 because that was the Haynes sidewalk. And 5, and this is something that I've been working on for 2 years with the school board, and I still don't have an answer, so I'm going to try and share it with you because it affects you guys now. It affects the township. The school board officially labeled, and it's on the website, that Lacey Road and Route 9 are deemed hazardous. They have no official, anybody that says it's hazardous. They don't have a police report, I don't believe. I've asked them numerous times who was their, I guess, official person that would deem it hazardous, and they will not answer that question. So
It's on the website?
Yeah, it's in the walking, it was put in their
Okay,
ordinance
I know
as
what
of
you're
this
saying.
year.
Okay.
They've always said it was hazardous. So the reason why this is important is because that allows students that are east of Route 9 and south of Lacey Road to continue to receive courtesy busing, even though we say that it's not courtesy. Those students actually qualify as walkers within a 2-mile radius of the schools, and 2.5. So we are still busing children because we have 2 roads in this town that are deemed hazardous as per the school board. So my question is, why do you allow any street in this town to be labeled as too dangerous for pedestrians to cross?
I mean, I'll take a stab at this and say, if I were a parent and I lived east of Lacey, on East Lacey Road, I would not let, if you're going to Forked River School you're referring to, I would imagine they're getting bused to Forked River School. I would not let my kid cross, I don't care who designated it, a safe street. I would not want my kid crossing Route 9 or Lacey Road at any time. So I would be going the other way and demanding courtesy busing for those kids. So I don't think there's any universe where Route 9 and Lacey Road intersection will be ever deemed anything other than hazardous,
Right.
unless they put a pedestrian walkway
I would agree with this.
over the road.
So my question is, what suggestions do you have to remedy this unacceptable situation? Because I live on the other side and I'm not a kid going to school, but I still can't cross Route 9.
Yeah, I would.
So I believe it's the township's responsibility within the township to get, if we're going to talk safe streets and we're going to talk about infrastructure and so on, it's really important that we don't have people going 50, 60 miles an hour on a
So-
road.
We meet every January,
Okay.
maybe early February, with the county engineer. We have Lacey Road is County Road 614, Route 9 is state. So there's very little we can do. Right? We can get guidance. We have a county engineer that works with us, works well with us, addresses our concerns when we go there as a team, and he's always open to our suggestions. But as far as us being able to touch either of those 2 roads, we are not allowed to.
When I attend meetings, either at Rutgers or through the Department of New Jersey, Transportation, DOT, that I've sat through these meetings, and part of this is you get the complete streets in, we get people there's TMA people, And then can I do one really quick one, but I'd like to continue on that some other time? And I would like to request January 1st reorg meeting to be recorded and available for residents on view on YouTube. I don't think you record
Yeah,
that meeting, do
every
you?
year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to double check, because somebody told me.
Since
we-
1993.
Any other comments this evening? Mr. Bittner?
Good evening, Lacey residents, mayor, and township committee members. First, I want to start off by wishing everyone a very Merry Christmas. Remember, families are really important and our friends, and to be safe during the holidays. That's the most important message. Number two is I have a question, a follow-up question to something that Regina had asked about the assistant business administrator. So from the comments that I heard from you, it seems like it's only going to be a temporary position?
We can't speak for future committees, but
I'm asking you right now, is it a temporary position until Veronica decides to retire? And
There has
then,
to be more discussion on that particular.
yeah, well, that's very important because that impacts the taxpayers, as we know.
It does.
And with health benefits and fixed costs of employees are very expensive, it's an important thing that needs to be addressed when you're doing that. The other thing I wanted to bring a point up with is we were talking about schools again. Bob was there at the meeting where they appointed the new school board member. There's now a lawsuit and an injunction is put in place. Unfortunately, our current school board doesn't follow the rule of the law. They didn't follow the rule of the law with the referendum. They broke the content neutrality rules that are in place. And now with the appointment of a new candidate for the school board, they did not follow the proper procedures. But again, I listened to yourself, Mr. Mayor, here encouraging the school district to put what I call gaslighting information out to the public to try to appear that they are doing something for all the money that they've taken from us, the 20% tax increase over the last 2 years. And I think it's appalling, quite frankly, that we have a government body that, the laws don't seem to apply to them. I mean, I was targeted also, which was another illegal act, because one of the candidates who ran for school board, who took part of the logo on his signs, told me that he actually contacted the board president about this issue, and she let him do it with no problem. So we have a serious problem here right now, and quite frankly, I wish that the board president would resign from the board. I think she's a disgrace. She's taken the school district down. There's been a number of board presidents, starting with Sean Giordano, all the way down, that have really brought the school district down to the level that it is right now. And this body has given $1 million from the MUA funds, which really should have been returned to the ratepayers. We all need a break. We've gotten big tax increases over the last 2 years, and we're paying for all of these things. And we're paying for these lawsuits, and there's going to be more lawsuits with the school. I mean, if any of you are really aware and have done the research, there are a number of lawsuits against the school, and it just keeps growing and growing. There's a reason for that. The superintendent doesn't follow the law. It's apparent that his people who deal with the IEPs aren't following the law. We have parents filing lawsuits. And again, when is this body finally going to get up and say that this is just unacceptable? You can't.
Mr. Minnick, let me respond. if you
Yes.
can. You had come up here all throughout the year. I've been respectful to you. You said you wanted transparency. I called Mrs. Claus and I said, use your pulpit to educate people, put some stuff out there. They're responsible for that content. I call it content and information, you call it gaslighting. If they put something out there that's not true, that's going to be on them, and I'm sure their feet will be held to the fire. But I pay taxes like you. I feel it. I don't like it when I hear seniors calling me. I take it personally. I've often referenced my mother up here, the mother of single mom of 4 kids. I take the taxpayer dollar very seriously. I asked them, I said, if you're going to go into somebody's pocket, you've heard me say this before, tell us what you're doing. They did that, and now you're saying it's gaslighting or it's untrue. It's
Well,
either
we-
true or it's not
well, we know
true,
we-
but I want them to do that for you and for our residents.
But the fact of the matter is that all the money is going to salaries and benefits and nothing else. It's just to keep the swamp, as I like to call it, in their jobs. I mean, you know, I don't have a problem. I want accountability, and so do the taxpayers in this town. You're going to keep increasing our taxes hugely at the school, and it's still not performing at even an average level. That's unacceptable. And I mean, it is the largest pie that goes out of our taxes, and this isn't going to go away. And if you, as a group, don't start addressing these issues, you're going to force all of us out of this town. I mean, I hate it when I lost 2 neighbors because of the tax increases. They're both gone now. And there's many other people who are leaving, and nobody is sticking up for them. I mean, you're an elected official. What are you doing about it? I mean, I don't care about the figures that they're putting out, what they're saying they're improving on these test scores, which if you really look and do the research on the test scores that they're doing and they're taking from, 9 million students took those tests in I don't know how many foreign countries. We don't
You didn't
know.
like it when they weren't communicating. Now they're communicating, and you don't like what they're putting out. How
Well-
do we help you? What can I do for you?
Well, you already know what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to speak out against the tax increases, to support the taxpayers in the town and say it's unacceptable to go twice for a 20% tax increase where things are the way they are. The school district needs to cut back. And they need to maybe start looking at regionalization efforts, which I've been pushing on for grants, which they refuse to do.
They're wrestling with unions, they're wrestling with Blue Cross and cost of medical benefits. Some of this stuff is unavoidable. We are not a right-to-work state like Georgia.
I
South
know,
Carolina,
but
Florida.
any employer has the right, even under union contracts, to lay people off when they don't have the funds to run the school district. I mean, we basically took busing away from students, right? And we're paying for all these legal actions, which is totally unfair. And there are people and teachers teaching in the school district who the students have even said are not teaching. I'm sorry, it's unacceptable. And you know what? It's costing us too much money for the product that it's putting out, and kids' education is really important. And, you know, the board, it starts at the top. If your board is bad, everything underneath it's going to be terrible. And the superintendent, I mean, he's a real problem as far as I'm concerned. And the board president is a real problem. She thinks I'm the problem. I'm not the one who's breaking the laws. I just want you to know.
Just to interrupt for a second, as the makeup of the school board, it doesn't help, and I don't know what fixes it, it does not help when you have constant turnover on the board. So anything you tried to build over, again, if you took any one of us and you're rotating these terms over 3 years, you're starting from scratch. If I were on the school board and say I wanted to change the curriculum, I go on a subcommittee, and by the time I get convinced the people on my subcommittee to do it, the
You're right.
board's changed, and now everything we want to do is out the window. So, I mean.
And it takes 2 years for the average person. I'm just saying, 2 years for them to figure out what's really going on.
Correct.
It's-
So, I mean, look, we all sympathize with high taxes and, you know, there's a lot of things that could be done. It is well out of our hands to address any of the budgeting that goes on in the schools. That is a state issue. Regionalization is probably a great idea. I mean, this is well above our pay grade.
But see, that conversation can also start with this body. Regionalization right there, which is something I've been talking about for the last several years.
I said might. I
No,
don't
no.
know all the details.
I'm just saying, we need to start exploring these different things. That is the point that I've been talking about. And we have a government body that refuses because they don't want to change. I mean, it's been brought to my attention that many people on the school board actually like a lot of the recommendations that I made, but because it's coming from me, they'll never initiate them. Now, that tells you they'll bankrupt the school district instead of doing the right thing.
Can I make a comment? I want to address something there, Rich. The one thing I'm starting to get frustrated with is because we seem to get stuck on the past and we can't seem to move forward into the future. This past year, like I said, there's things I agree with, there's things I don't agree with. There's a lot of discussions that have gone back and forth. We had a unique situation happen this year, because all I've heard all year long, no matter what, we need a change. How much bigger change can you get than when you got a 7-member board? 4 people are changing this year, okay? So now, moving forward, 26, all these people that are getting blamed for everything aren't going to be there. There may be a few. We don't know how these new members are going to be. We got to give them a chance. Luckily, we finally got people to get enough interest to even run.
Correct.
Because we couldn't even get that. So we're moving ahead. Whether you, me, or somebody else agrees with who won, I mean, we just had a referendum pass, and yet the incumbent lost. So that sent mixed signals. So we got to look at the whole thing. But we also got to look at moving forward. And even if I agree with a lot of the things that you're saying, we still got to give the new board members a chance to get their feet wet to start with, because that is one of the problems. I mean, Steve hit it right on the head. I've always said that with boards. It takes you a couple years before you learn it, and then if it turns over, that's the quality of your board.
Correct.
But all year long, I've heard multiple times, every meetings, whether it's this meeting, that meeting, the majority of our comments from the public at this meeting is school board. We need a change, we need a change, we need a change. Guess what? The voters of Lacey Township just made a change.
Correct.
4 out of 7 people are, well, until they straighten out this other thing, but no matter what, in the end, there's going to be 4 new members, no matter how this other turns out. There's
True.
going to be 4 new members. So you know what? Let's see how they're going to do. Present your case. Let's give them a chance.
Oh,
Nobody's saying you're wrong.
I have no doubt about the new people who are coming on. Their intentions are all noble. I mean, I've spoken to all of them, so I'm very familiar. The issue is that we still have the old members of the old regime who are still in control, who are the senior members of the school board.
They're not in majority control come January.
Well, come January, yes, exactly.
We're-
We'll see
we're-
what happens.
We're talking 1 month. That's why I made the comment I did during my comment.
Yeah.
You got to start listening, learning, working together, and respecting each other. Because there's too much negativity, disrespect, and we got to see where it goes from here. The public has spoken. No matter what group anybody represents, the Lacey Township taxpayer or voters have made a decision.
Yes, but you also realize, as far as the referendum
I'm
goes.
talking about the school
Right,
board members.
but you mentioned the referendum
Yes, I
also. They basically did things and spoke about things that they were not allowed to speak about. If you followed the content neutrality law, it specifically states you're allowed to just say why you're doing it. We sat there where Mr. Zelensky actually called members who were questioning what the school was doing, like we were the opponents. We're not the opponents, we're the taxpayers who are paying the bill. Okay? So the issue with this is, and the disrespect to members of the public by the superintendent. I mean, quite frankly, I really hope that they get rid of him. That's my personal opinion, because there's a lot of animosity right now from members of the public with the way he treats parents. I mean, you've seen, if you've been at the meetings and you've heard parents speak there and the things that have gone on, and how this has been allowed to continue to go on is beyond my even understanding. But these are change. If that change doesn't happen, I don't think anything is going to change. That's my personal opinion.
Let's give it, that's all I'm
That's
saying
it.
is let's give them a
So
chance.
we'll see what happens. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
And a healthy one, okay? Thank you very much.
Mr. Senza, one more.
Wait a minute, we go.
respond to something that Mr. Kennis said. Regina DeSenza, Sunset Drive, Sunrise Beach. It's very funny that Mr. Kennis mentioned so much turnover on the school board when we have a 33-year and 8-month board member leaving at the end of this month. And that person does not understand how the Open Public Meetings Act works, nor their own policy, which I made it my business to read, beginning to end, when I got elected in 2014.
Okay, outside of one person, the entire board is turned over.
To assist the others.
Yeah, they have the knowledge. I would expect that to work like that.
Please, come up.
Take your time.
Come on, young lady.
Pat Grant, Forked River. I was a little upset with the comment that one of the committee made about the hours that the men have to spend becoming a volunteer fireman. My husband was a fireman for 73 years. You don't just go in there and squirt water on wood.
No, you're right, you're right. What they've done,
Who said that?
I did the last meeting. It's 270 hours of training.
I realize
Yeah.
that.
That, and what they're trying to do is so we'll have county firefighters, which is going to skyrocket your taxes. Right now, it's all volunteer.
I understand that. My
Yeah, I
husband
know
was
you
a
do.
volunteer for 73 years.
I know you do. That's what I'm trying to fight. If you talk to the firefighters, they don't want it either. That's why I'm surprised, because like my son, my youngest son is 30 years old. If he couldn't do it. He's got 2 kids, a mortgage and a job. That's 270 hours. It's like 2 years of every weekend you have to be there. They're going to go to county firefighters eventually, and it's going to cost us a fortune. And wait till they go to the county EMS side of this thing. It's going to cost us another fortune.
Yep.
Taxes are going to skyrocket.
I understand that. My father-in-law was one of the founders of the fire company.
I understand that. But I just want you to understand that that's why I'm saying it. I'm not against the firefighters. I'm against them making them county firefighters.
Something else I'd like to mention. 100 years ago, a library was established in Forked River in the home of Julia Fouché. Her house still stands on the corner of Station Drive and Parker Avenue. And you've been giving proclamations for all the newcomers, but you never mentioned 100 years ago we did have a library such as it was. And eventually, when they did have a library that was established, the township paid their salary. I think it was $1.75 an hour or something. So God bless all those women.
Yep.
Thank you.
I don't think we ever had a man librarian.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Ms. Grant. Any other comments this evening?
Seeing none, motion to close the floor?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Resolution 2025-334, resolution in the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the convening of an executive session in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act to discuss personnel, contractual matters, and pending anticipated litigation.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to adjourn?
Move it.
All in favor?
Aye. No further business.
Further business.